Hello. So for my UDL technology, I decided to do what is called the Claro ScanPen. I'm going to share my screen really quick. There we go. So this is a little video on how the technology works. Um, it falls under the representation aspect of UDL because it changes the way that information is presented. Like, as you can see, he's scanning a document and it's going to take a picture of it. And then it's going to basically code all the words so that now, boom, you can highlight them. Yeah, you can highlight them. It could do um, speech software added to it. So yeah, it falls under representation because it's taking it from the page and moving it from visual to auditory if you wanted to, or just visual to visual on a computer screen so that you could have it in your notes or something. I was thinking that this could eliminate barriers such as students having language problems. They could look up words quicker if they had it on an iPad or whatever device this is. They could just highlight a word and Google search it instead of looking up in a dictionary. That could be one little time barrier minimized. Um, Another thing is that students having trouble, like I said, visually reading, they could listen to more audiobook fashion with the speech software that this uses. If I were going to use this, I would, depending on the student, but I would have them use the speech software. I would also, I think the highlighting thing is pretty nifty. Like, if you wanted to go through an entire book and just scan it, you could just scan the pages that are the most important, the most relevant to whatever you're talking about. Like, for instance, if I were teaching a book and I was talking about, I'll just go with the lesson plan for this UDO. If we were talking about power and the short story, then you could scan the pages of the short story that deal with power, and then you could highlight and copy the passages that deal with power and just slap them in your notes, like power notes or examples of power. And that would be really like efficient way to take notes. Um, that's about all I got on that, the Claro ScanPen. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool technology. It's cool that that's coming out nowadays. You never know what science is going to bring. So it's very cool.